Hi folks, welcome to the Ham Radio Newbie. I'm Jeff, I'm the Ham Radio Newbie. You know, I have my rule that says always check out your antenna, especially a new antenna, before you use it. Well, I didn't follow my own rule, and I took some new ham sticks out in the field yesterday, and they didn't work. And at first I couldn't figure out what was going wrong. It took me a little while to recognize that I wasn't transmitting, and I wasn't transmitting because the SWR was too high, and the radio protects me against the SWR. So what I've done now is I'm setting up the ham sticks just in the shack on a bench, and I'm going to adjust the length so the SWR comes on. Let me show you what I've got here. So literally I've got the base that I'm going to use, and it's a magnetic base, and I've just got it on the filer cabinet. That should work just fine. And here is a set screw, and I'm going to adjust the set screw so that I can adjust the length of the antenna. Here's the SWR starting out, and it's low at the beginning, but it very quickly in the part of the band that I would be using goes up very, very high. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this about a centimeter at a time, and we'll see what it does. And I'm trying to bring this end here down because that is the end where the voice broadcast or transmission will be. And we're coming down. Like I said, I'm moving about a centimeter at a time, maybe a few millimeters. Okay, now that I'm getting close, and as you can see right here, I'm at a little above 2-to-1. Which is pretty good, and the radio could certainly pick that up. But let me see if I can get just a tad better. I'll move about a half a centimeter. And that brought it down a little bit. I'm going to do one more. And that pushed it just a little bit too far, I think. I'm going to pull it out, and then I'm going to tap it down. So that should be good enough. And again, you're never going to get to the ideal one. You know, that's not reality, because that would be an ideal. That would be no losses anywhere. So the radio can certainly pick up a little bit better than 3-to-1. So this should be good enough. We're going to take this out in the field and we'll see how it works. So how did it go? Well, the answer is not great, but not bad. I'm out here at the elementary school. There's not much around, which is why I like this spot. It's very windy today, and I think that's affecting it. But let's take a look at the antenna hooked up to the radio. And I'm going to give you the SWR chart. And you see at the low end of the band where I'm not running, it's still pretty high. It's above 3. But it comes real low down here at the end where I'm using the SSB, where I'm using the voice. Again, it's fair. You can hear that I pull in pretty well. There's a bunch of parties on today, and I'm pulling in pretty well, but people aren't hearing me as well as I would like, perhaps. So there you have it. The ham stick is definitely a way to go. This is the 20-meter ham stick that I'm running, obviously. Remember that a ham stick is a single band, so if you want to change bands, you have to change antennas. You know what? Let me show you how the thing is hooked up. So I apologize for all the wind noise, but like I said, it's really windy out here today. There's the ham stick on top of my car. You can see it's blowing all over the place. I'm using a 5-inch diameter metal magnetic mount, and you know, I'm going to try keep using these and see how they go. Compared to the antenna, it's about the same, maybe not quite as good, but it's something else to try and something else to play with. So from the elementary school, this is Jeff, the Ham Radio Newbie, wishing you 73, and catch you on the air.